Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily tarot forecast. This is for Wednesday, the 20th of February. We are going to go ahead and get started with Aries first off. Aries, the card that is coming out for you is the Hanged Man. This is just telling me that this is a good day to be waiting for something. This may be a day when you're needing to wait to make a move on something. There's obviously some kind of situation where you're feeling paralyzed or stuck. And so what you're doing is you're taking some time to really think about this situation and how you want to move forward with it or move forward from it, either one. What kind of solutions can you find for this situation to help it move forward in a more productive way? You're going to be thinking about that, maybe even meditating about that, looking for some answers on Wednesday. If you will excuse me for a moment, I am going to make sure that I can keep up with chat here because looks like I'm not getting it on this end, so I'll have to come in as a viewer and see what you guys are saying. Hello there, Lisa. Happily ever after. Hi, hi. You have good news? What kind of good news do you have? Taurus is up next. And this is going to be Taurus for Wednesday, the 20th of February. Awesome. Congratulations, honey. Glad to hear that, Miss Lisa. All right, so Taurus, what you have showing up here is the Moon card. You guys are keeping some kind of secret. There's some kind of secret that you're holding on to that you're not feeling like you're ready to share this information with just everybody yet. You're just keeping your cards close to your chest for right now. Okay. Does seem like it's very much temporary. You're waiting for something to spill the beans. It doesn't really have a bad feel to it, Taurus. It has a good feel, actually. A little bit of excitement around it. Hello there, Diane. Welcome. Geminis, you guys are up next. This is for Wednesday, the 20th of February. Let's see what you guys have going on. Gemini. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I do appreciate it. Those of you who receive help from these videos, thank you also for sharing these so that other people can be helped as well. It is my goal to help as many people as possible through these free broadcasts. So any help you guys can get in spreading my videos around is much appreciated. Geminis. You guys have the Ten of Arrows showing up in reverse. Ten of Arrows in reverse just tells me that you will be teaching, training, mentoring, or advising somebody on Wednesday. This can be anything from teaching your little one how to tie their shoes all the way up to doing orientation for somebody at work or doing a 5,000 person teleconference where you're teaching something or presenting something, but passing along good information, teaching and presenting, advising, mentoring, something like that going on for you Geminis on Wednesday. Next up, we're looking at Cancer for Wednesday, the 20th of February. Alrighty. So Cancers, what you guys have showing up here is Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This tells me that there is a situation which brings you security, or at least potentially brings you security, and you're not quite reaching that goal that you would like to with this situation. This may be a relationship that you're wishing would bring you more security that you haven't quite figured out how to make that work yet. This could be a situation with a job or a promotion, something along those lines. This could be an investment. This could be if you've loaned money to somebody and you're hoping that they would pay you back, that type of thing. There is some kind of cycle that you're hoping to end so that you can move forward and move on to something bigger and better when it comes to security, and you're feeling a little frustration about being able to get to that ending point so that you can jump off into the new beginning. All right, so that's Cancer. I don't think I have. We have super cloudy skies. It's been basically snowing here all day. Hello there, Sarah. Good evening to you, my dear. Okay, next up we do have Leos. Leos, this is for the 20th of February. Leo, Leo, Leo. All right, Leos. What you have is the Six of Clubs showing up in reverse. This is just telling me that you do have some kind of project that you want to work on, and maybe you are working on somewhat on Wednesday. And this is something that will benefit not only yourself, but others as well, Leo. I do feel like you're putting energy and effort into this project. It may even just be that you're planning it. It may only be thought energy, but there's some kind of energy or effort you're putting into this project. However, I don't believe that it will be completed on Wednesday. There will be progress made, but it will not be completed on Wednesday. But this is a project that you are putting energy or effort into that will not only help yourself, but also help others in your sphere of influence, Leos. Next up, we have Virgo. This is going to be Virgo for Wednesday, the 20th of February. By the way, those of you who are watching, if you think that I can nail it with one card for each day, you should really try getting a live reading with me. You'll be blown away at the information that I can pull for you, especially if you're trying to make a big decision. Right now, it's always helpful to get a reading to get Spirit's perspective on things too. So I do offer live readings in 30, 45, or 60-minute increments. I also offer 1 or 2 question readings if that's all you've got. Those are pre-recorded. All of that is on my website down below, which is www.amista.info, I-N-F-O. All my contact information is on that website. So if you would like to schedule something with me, all you have to do is get a hold of me and we'll get you taken care of as quickly as possible. Virgos. You guys have the Queen of Pentacles showing up in reverse. This just tells me that you're not feeling very well. And part of you not feeling very well is that you guys haven't been taking very good care of yourself. For those of you that this applies to, Virgos. Now, when I say that you haven't been taking very good care of yourself, I think that you've been putting other people before your needs. There are things that you know you need to do to take care of yourself, and you've been doing other things. There's somebody in particular who is going to be watching this video. If they're not watching right now, they will be. You need to buy medicine for you, but instead you've been spending money on a son or on somebody, maybe even a significant other, but there's a male in your life that you have been spending money on them instead of making sure that you have the medicines that you need for your health so that you feel okay. Stop doing that. Start taking care of you. Okay, Virgo, because there are consequences to that. All right. So that's very specifically for some particular person out there, particular Virgo out there, female version, by the way. But in general, the energy is about not feeling good because you guys have been neglecting yourselves or not taking care of yourselves the way that you know that you need to. Okay. So Virgos, it's time to get serious about taking care of you. It's like I always told my stepdaughters, if you don't take care of you, who else is going to? You've got to be the one to do that. All right. Hello there, Sequoia. Oh, the moon's right outside your window now. That's awesome. Okay, so Libra, you guys are up next. This is Libra for Wednesday, the 20th of February. It should be huge. It's closer to the Earth than usual. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Glad you're in the room, by the way. Can't even see your name right now. MLY? I was saying that right. Okay, so Libra. You guys have the Eight of Arrows showing up in reverse. Eight of Arrows in reverse in this deck does talk to me about some kind of struggle that you have been going through. This is probably going to be more of a longer term struggle. Even though this is not a major arcana, it is one of the pip cards, I still see it as something that's been going on for a while, because you can look at this card and you can see that this woman has been walking along this creek for a while. This is not something that has just been short-lived 20-minute type thing. She's holding a staff. She's got something to lean on, whether it's her own thoughts or her own encouragement. She's holding a light. She has not given up hope. Okay, so this is more of a long-term struggle. You can also see the wind coming across there, blowing against her. Now, Libras, you got this card in reverse. This is telling me that there's been a struggle that has been more of a long-term struggle. Typically, this is going to be a struggle with your own inner self about how to handle something, what to do about something. What do you really think about something? There are, this is inner turmoil that we're seeing, and we're seeing that inner turmoil coming to an end on Wednesday. You're finding some relief to that. You're finding some resolution to that. Okay, that's for Libra. Scorpio for Wednesday, the 20th of February. Hello there, Kristen P. Glad to see you here. Scorpio. What do we have? Who else got this, Scorpio? We're not the first ones. We got the Ten of Cups showing up in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse is just saying that we have some kind of situation where there's a lot of potential for happiness, for stability, for emotional fulfillment. And for whatever reason, we're having a hard time getting to that full goal for that situation. There's some kind of obstacle or delay that is coming between us and that total complete fulfillment that we see as the potential here, Scorpios. Okay. Next up, we have Sagittarius. This is Sagittarius for Wednesday, the 20th of February. Thank you for the thumbs ups, guys. I do appreciate it. For those of you who find this video helpful and you're sharing this video with others so that they can find it helpful as well, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I am here to help as many people as possible, so any help getting my videos out and about is much appreciated. Sagittarius, what you have showing up here is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is just telling me that you will be hearing from somebody how much they care about you, what their feelings towards you are on Wednesday. Somebody will be letting you know. This can be anything from getting a finger painting from a preschooler all the way up to diamond ring and roses from a significant other or a love interest, however you want to call that. So can really vary. So be expecting an expression of love, but don't try to narrow down what you think that expression will be. Be open to however it may come in, because however it comes in is a good thing. Okay, Sagittarius. Up next we have Capricorn. This is Capricorn for Wednesday, the 20th of February. All right, Capricorns, what you have coming up here is the King of Pentacles. Okay. King of Pentacles, but he's in reverse, Capricorn. So this is what I call my broke person. You know, a King of Pentacles, when he's upright, he has plenty of money, he has plenty of resources, he has plenty of energy, he has plenty of everything. Okay? When he comes up like this, he's plenty broke. He's got plenty of debt, plenty of IOUs out there. This is somebody who's broke. And if they're not broke financially, we're talking about somebody who is broke mentally or emotionally. Okay? So this is somebody that you are interacting with, Capricorn. This could very literally be, and I feel like for some of you, this is very literally somebody who is broke financially, that they need a hand or they need a help, or they may be asking you for a loan or for a gift, a financial assistance of some kind, Capricorn. I actually feel like that's for about 80% of you, 70 to 80%. And then for others of you, this is somebody who is not okay. Their thinking processes are not okay. They have warped expectations. There is, they're a broken person. There's something going on that has them broken. Maybe something in the past has affected them and impacted them so that they no longer handle things in a logical way or a way that seems to make sense. But there's about 20% of you that are dealing with somebody who has a hard time just thinking logically and connecting all the dots in a sane and sensible way. Okay? So Capricorn, either dealing with somebody who's broke and needs help, like financially, or somebody who is broke mentally and emotionally. Okay? So that's for Capricorn. Excuse me, guys. Next up, we are going to pull cards for a card for Aquarius for Wednesday, the 20th of February. Alrighty. Aquarius, what you have showing up here is the Green Woman in reverse. Aquarius, you could be dealing with somebody who has some kind of codependent tendencies. Codependent tendencies are generally kind of the tendency to step in and do things or make decisions or try to get you to make decisions that they think that you should be making. They almost have this idea that if it doesn't get done by them, then it doesn't get done right. And so they can have really good intentions, but completely usurp your power and not in a very healthy way. All right, so you just want to be aware of this, Aquarius, whenever this shows up. You want to try to have a game plan of how you would handle something like this if it showed up in your life. What would you do to sort of diffuse the situation and bring it around to something that would be more healthy than what it's showing up as right now? Okay. Hello there, Rena. Glad to see you, honey bunny. You're just in time for your sign. Next up, we do have Pisces for Wednesday, the 20th of February. Rena, Rena, Rena. All right, so this is for Pisces. Okay, Pisces, what we have is the Five of Swords in reverse. With this deck, for this card, I always come up with this as inner turmoil. There's some kind of inner turmoil that you have been dealing with. It's interesting, Pisces, because Libra got something very similar. There's some kind of inner turmoil that you have been dealing with, and you are coming to a resolution on that. Actually, not all of you are coming to a resolution on that. Whatever this inner turmoil is, some of you are no longer having to make a decision on that. That decision that you've been trying to make, but the inner turmoil has been keeping you from making that, that decision will be taken away from you, is how I'm hearing this. Like the situation is going to change so that that decision does not need to be made anymore. Okay, and that's a little different read even from this deck for this card. But I just don't feel like you're going to have to make this decision anymore that has been giving you such a hard time, that you've been having so much inner turmoil around. Okay, so that is for Pisces. I know there's a lot of sick people around here too. All this weird weather. Now it's warm, now it's cold. That's hard on people's systems. All right, so sickie tips. For those of you who have sickies in your house, here's what you do. For those of you who are interested, everybody else can leave right now. Onion, especially red onion, it's the strongest. Take a piece of onion, slice it in half, take the two biggest pieces, tape it on the bottom of your foot, right underneath where the foot kind of does this archy thing. You want the onion right there. It's going to absorb any of the toxins out of the body. So you tape it up under your foot, put a sock over the top of that, sleep like that. Sleep with 2 onions on your feet. If you have somebody sick in the house, that's really good to help them to get over it faster. If you have other people, like little children, that sleep in the same bedroom as the sickie, you definitely want to do onions on those other little people as well. You may want to do onions for yourself as well. And the other thing that you can do is you leave what's left of the onion out in a bowl in that bedroom where people are breathing and those germs in and out all night. The onion will actually pull those germs out of the air. Will it smell horrible and funky? Yes, it will smell very oniony. Obviously, don't eat this onion after you've had it sitting in the bowl or on people's feet. They shouldn't have to say that, but just in case. Don't eat the onion, throw it away. It's been absorbing the germs. You don't want to ingest those germs. Okay. Now, the other thing you can do, if you're dealing with a cold or if you're dealing with flu, this works and this will knock it out fast, especially if you catch it like just as it's coming in. Okay. So there are different variations to this. I'm going to run through some variations really quickly so that you can pick whatever you like. But your main key ingredients on this are going to be garlic cloves, raw honey, which is not the same as the normal kind of honey you buy. You can find raw honey mostly in like the organic section of your grocery store if you're in the US. I don't know about other countries. And lemons. Fresh lemon is good. Okay. So the way some people do this is they chop up 2 cloves of raw garlic. It's really important that the garlic is chopped because there are 2 chemicals in the garlic itself that unless they actually come in contact with each other, they're not going to help your immune system. But once they come in contact and combine, they're going to really boost your immune system. So it's important to chop the garlic so that they do combine. Okay, so you chop up 2 cloves of garlic. Some people will eat the garlic straight just like that. And then they'll make a tea with the honey and the lemon and chase the garlic with that tea. Now that is said to, the tea is said to get rid of the garlic smell as that garlic starts to come out of your pores later on. It reduces that garlic smell. If you're like me, I cannot eat raw garlic. Now some people will also take the garlic and mix it with the honey and just make a lemon tea and put some honey in that. I still can't do that. I will have heartburn so bad, I will be almost crying. So if you're like me, what I do is I totally babyfy this recipe. I take my garlic after I've sliced it up. I put it in a couple of cups of water. I put in a lemon that I chop up into quarters. And I put in a good tablespoon of that raw honey. And I let that all cook for 7 minutes. Bring it to a boil and let it simmer for 7 minutes. After the 7 minutes, you take the lemon, throw it away. Your honey has dissolved into the water. You've got your garlic on the bottom of the pan. You pour that water into a glass. Scoop the garlic out of the bottom of the pan because it's going to stay in the bottom. Scoop that out with a spoon. Eat that. That's at least not going to give you heartburn now that it's been cooked. And then chase it with your lemon honey garlic tea. The lemon honey garlic tea tastes terrible, I will tell you. Ugh. But if you do that and you catch a cold early, do that morning, noon, and night. Within 2 days, that cold or that flu will be just gone You can't stand all that because all that stuff that you're putting on your body boosts your immune system. So because there's a lot of sick people out there, that's why I'm telling you guys about this. So hopefully it'll be helpful. Hey, Kings and Curls. Oh yeah, the garlic will make you stink. It'll come out of your pores. Gotcha, Lisa. Yep, I'm pretty much done, Kinks and Curls. I'll do my Reiki one here in a few minutes, but I'm pretty much done on this one. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for all the thumbs ups and for sharing this video around so that I can help more and more and more people. That is why I'm here. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you to all of you who have bought readings and Reiki sessions and will be buying readings and Reiki sessions. Those of you who haven't yet, you are in for a treat, because if I can hit you with one card, you know darn good and well in a live reading, we are going to kick some butt. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in readings. Everybody have a fantastic, peaceful, and thrilling evening, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.